Hi, welcome back to Debra Lynn Bel Canto. So today let's talk a little bit about one voice consciousness, that we have one voice from the bottom of our range all the way up to the top of our range, all right? And depending on what we're used to and how we are normally singing, that range can vary anywhere in the middle, okay? It can start super low, it can go super high. For some people, they have a lot of ease way, way high. Some people have a lot of ease way, way low. Some people have a lot of ease only in the middle. And in most of the singers that I work with, they come to me with what we're going to call a two-part system: chest voice, head voice. Now, this particular two-voice consciousness creates a very particular challenge, and that is the break that we talk about in the United States. Now, I remember the first day that I met with my teacher and I used that word. He never allowed me to say it again. And that was because nothing was broken. And he wanted me to understand that even at that level of telling our brains something's wrong, actually reiterates it over and over and over again in our beliefs, and actually does cause some challenges for us. So why is this two-part consciousness problematic? Well, if you're used to singing in your low range, right, we tend to just kind of sing up the scale and we sing songs and we try to basically carry the weight of our voice up with us until we can no longer handle that weight and it flips. And now we have this sort of, we're going to call it disembodied kind of a sound that goes all the way up the rest of the way, no matter how high we go. Okay, so your range can vary, but if you have this sensation of like, I have one quality of voice to hear and then it flips on me and I have one quality of voice to the top, that's a two-part system. Now, what's causing the break itself is this driving weight coming up too far with you. It's almost like you've gotten to the bottom of the hill and you're going to take a bag of rocks all the way up as far as you can. And then at some point, the body's going to say, I got nothing. I can't. And I flip and I go into this other sort of disembodied sound. Now, this process changes dramatically in bel canto because we are going to move to a three-part system: chest voice, middle voice, head voice. All right, and then guys, falsetto is within that consciousness of your upper range. Now, in between each of these three registrations are two passaggios. All right, now passaggio in Italian just means transitional passageway. And the way that I've talked about it in other videos is it's like the hourglass. It's where the neck narrows and then we get comfy again, and then the neck narrows and we're not so comfortable, and then we're okay. And believe it or not, if you get through the first passaggio, which most of us can, and then we go up to the middle register and we start to go into the head register, this is the point. That passaggio, second one, is the one where people will stop dead in their tracks and think, I don't have any more high notes. So this piece of the puzzle becomes really important as we go forward, because what we're going to do in bel canto is we're going to control the fundamental natural weight of our voice by maintaining high, suspended structure, as if the room inside my mouth is a little cathedral and the roof or ceiling of that cathedral does not collapse. This piece, combined with what you've been learning about the forward lift, are the two pieces of the puzzle that ultimately are going to make a difference in your singing voice. So just goof around with this in your own go-to song selections, okay? Go sing a song, drop everything, drop the face, let everything kind of relax, and then sing in sort of this really collapsed kind of way, and notice what you feel. Now, go to the point of suspension. We're opening up, we're maintaining the facial engagement. We've got the room inside our mouth prepared for our highest notes. It feels very buoyant inside my mouth. And now sing the same song in that space and reset it and sing it again, and just do 2 or 3 phrases and see if you can notice a distinction between when you're collapsed and dropped and when you're lifted and engaged. And just become aware of this piece of the puzzle, that suddenly you can have more quality control, if you will, from this suspended structure. than you do when you're completely collapsed and down. All right, until I see you next. Ciao bella.